Mmm, donuts.
We're from All About Greens, and today we're going to be making
Plant-based donuts.
Can't wait.
So we're starting by melting some butter over a low heat in a saucepan. And whilst that's melting, we can prepare our dry ingredients. So we've got some flour, some salt, and some yeast.
When the butter's nearly melted, add the vanilla essence.
Love vanilla essence. Such a great flavour enhancer.
Use it a lot in plant-based cooking.
Yeah. In with some plant milk, and we're using soy. Just wants to be blood temperature, not too hot, otherwise it won't work with the yeast.
Make a well in the centre of your dry ingredients.
And then incorporate the wet ingredients. Really simple, and we're just going to bring that together into a dough. Get my hand in there, give it a good mix.
It's good to use your hands because you can really feel the texture as you're working with it.
That's right. It's a little bit dry, add a little bit more liquid. If it's a little bit wet, you can add a touch more flour.
Yeah.
So we get kneading now, and we want to knead until we get a smooth and elastic dough.
And that's what we're looking for here.
If we stretch it out a little bit, you'll be able to see that when we press it, it should just spring back. That's how we know that the gluten is developed.
Bit of oil in the bowl.
Just to stop it sticking while we let the dough prove. The yeast is going to do all its work now. Cover it so it doesn't dry out, and set it aside for about half an hour or until it doubles in size.
Depends how warm your room is.
There we go, that was quick.
Doubled in size, chef.
It's looking good. Lightly flour the work surface. Now we're going to roll this dough out to about an inch thick.
So you're just patting the dough out there, chef. Not working it too hard.
Just going to lightly flour the ring so it doesn't stick, and then start punching out our donut shapes.
So you can make holes in the centre, or you can keep them as one large donut.
This way you kind of get double donuts. Lightly flour a tray and lay out your donuts. Try and maximise the usage of your dough. And if you've got a few wiggly bits, use them up.
Just keep a light hand when you bring the dough back together to re-roll.
Going to cover that now with some lightly oiled cling film, just so it doesn't stick, and try not to trap the edges because it'll stop them from rising again. About 20 minutes and we'll be ready to cook them. Okay, so we've got some oil heating up, looking for about 160 degrees. Some breadcrumbs will go brown in about 10 seconds, just to test it.
You want to leave them for about
a minute each side.
Yeah.
A little bit longer if you haven't cut the holes out, as you'll have to cook the centre. If you've got holy donuts, they cook nice and evenly.
You're not looking for any raw dough in the centre.
Nice simple options to coat them in sugar.
You could add cinnamon to the sugar.
Those are looking great. Nice, even golden colour.
Lovely colour donuts there, chef.
All shapes and sizes welcome here. Can't wait to get me jam into one of these.
You will find that the smaller donuts cook more quickly than the larger ones, so try and put similar sized donuts into the pan at the same time, and you don't want to overcrowd the pan either.
Should sound a little bit hollow when you tap them once they come out, and that shows that they're cooked. Time to get decorating. We're going to do a couple of little icings, a glaze and a buttercream. So we're going to make a glaze and a buttercream to garnish.
We've got some icing sugar, and we're going to add our vanilla essence. Then we're going to add a little bit of plant milk in. We're using soy here, but you could use other types. Almond works very well, and a little bit more.
Bring it together until you get a nice, smooth glaze. We've made ours quite thin, so it runs off the edge a little bit. If you want a thicker frosting, just put a little bit less plant milk in.
I think we've gone for the classic look there.
So we'll get some jam into these. We've got a jam syringe, a nice seedless smooth jam, and get that right into the middle of that donut.
We've gone for a raspberry here, but you could have any jam of choice. Strawberry works just as well.
Mix it up. If you've got a chunky jam, stick it in a blender, blitz it down nice and smooth before you try and do this. We made a little bit of buttercream too, which is just icing sugar, plant butter, a little bit of flavouring, and you can use that to garnish if you like.
You can basically go your own way with decoration. We're just showing you a few techniques. Now these biscuits are all accidentally vegan.
Jammy Dodgers.
We've got some Oreo cookies here, which work very well.
And who doesn't love a party ring?
Classic.
But go your own way, have some fun.
You could use sprinkles.
Maybe even just with a little icing. I hope you enjoyed this donut tutorial. Please like, share and follow, and check our website out for more inspiration.
And get cooking.